Alright, today I'm going to be doing some demo trading. I might start a little series or something, like trading from £10 to 100 or something like that, innit? But right now, I'm only on £11.87. It took me forever to lose my money because obviously with the demo account you start at 1,000 in it, so. But look how long it took me to lose all this money. I was just winning trades for fun, and all I wanted to do was lose it. So anyway, it's meant to be £10 to £100, but basically 11.87, basically £10. And I'm going to be trading using Fibonacci retracements. I'm going to be using trading TWD for my chart because I think IQ option is kind of dead, and can't really use Fibonacci retracements on this as well. It's quite hard. So, but also I've got the CCI up and I've got the Bollinger bands up, which I also do use to trade. First of all, I'm not a professional trader. I'm just a little 16-year-old doing a hobby, basically. So if I lose my money, no negative comments. But the only problem with trading with the Fibonacci retracements is that it can often take quite long to find any different trend reversals. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trade, and I'm probably just going to edit out the bits where I've waited because it could take some time to find an retracement. And if I don't find any, then I'm just going to trade normal IQ option using the CCI and the Bollinger bands. So let's just go. I'm not going to talk much. Go back. Unless I see a third candlestick form. Should confirm. Yeah, the CCI has gone really high, so I might place a call there. So the reason why I placed that call, it might not be correct, but the reason why I placed that call is because I see the CCI has gone high. I might have placed it a bit early. Hopefully not, but the CCI has gone high. And when it goes above 100, that means that the market is extremely overbought, so hopefully it should depreciate and go down. Well, I guess I got myself back down to £10 like I wanted to, so. But I do believe this is going to go down, so just put £1 in it. Still nothing really with the Fibonacci retracements. So we'll just wait in. Okay, might be onto something here. Or if I zoom in, is that still quite far away? Yeah, but so I think this trade's gonna win. So the reason again why I placed this trade, if you don't understand why, is because the CCI, as you can see, is here. That tells us that the markets are extremely overbought, which means that the value should decrease sooner or later, back into this market here. And then when it goes underneath, that means it's oversold, so more people should start buying. So that's the reason why I placed that trade. I placed two trades there. I've lost one and I won one, and I think the first one was just because I placed it a bit too early. So I guess that's how you can tell I'm not a professional, but it's all about patience when you're trading, I guess. Still learning. So here we have another case of where the CCI is going extremely oversold. But what I'm going to do now, instead of placing my call now, I'm going to wait and see. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. And if I miss the trade, then oh well. As you can see, it's extremely over. So I'm going to put a call. The reason I placed a call because this next candlestick formed and this started to go up as if it's going to go back to the center. Hopefully. Hopefully I didn't place it, well, once again I guess I placed that one too early. Poor. Because now the CCI is going to push up. I'm going to place a call. Here, I'm going to place a call. And we'll see how that goes. And that's again because of the CCI. The market is currently extremely oversold. So it has to go up in value soon. But then again, trading is all about timing. So let's see how I time this. This also, maybe that's a bit late to get in on the trade, so I'm not going to. But if you look at the CCI, which is down here, you can see the CCI is pushing up. And yeah, it's a good thing I didn't get in that trade actually. And there we go. So the CCI has broken the extremely oversold line. So now it's resolved back to the middle. So it is all about timing again with placing a trade. Okay. So what I'm doing, if you can't tell, is I'm placing a trade so that if I lose, I go back down to £10. So I'm gonna place a trade now of £2.22, and I'm gonna work my way up like that. It's a breakout. I think this is another chance to get in because the CCI once again is extremely oversold. So this is another chance to get in on a trade potentially. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna time this. I'm gonna wait. Okay, should we get in there? I'm gonna get in there on the trade. see, as I said, so if I was to lose this trade now, I would be back at £10. So I can place that trade well. So again, just so you can see, the reason why I place that trade is because the CCI down here is at the current stage of extremely oversold. That's extremely oversold, as I should say. So if it was just here, it would just be oversold, like it is up here with the top of the CCI that is overbought. But when it goes this far down, it's extremely oversold. So it's currently oversold, but when it was down there, it's extremely oversold. So that's the reason why I placed the trade, because it's extremely oversold, and in the markets, it would eventually have to go back up. So it was just about timing. That's the hardest thing I struggle with when I trade is timing. It's easy. So I think the main thing, another thing that's vital when trading is money management. So I know it's demo trading and stuff, but when you make a certain amount, or when you make a certain amount of successful trades, because for example, as you've seen, I've just made 5 trades. If I look here, so everything underneath here is when I was trying to lose, because obviously with IQ option you start with £1,000. So I was just trying to lose all my money, try to get down to £10, so I could do trading from £10 up. So everything from here, from £1.87, so from 1819 to 1827, has currently been 5 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've won 3 and I've lost 2. So like I said, the main thing with trading is money management. So yeah, I haven't made much. For example, I started at £11, something like that, and then at 13. It's not much, but I think the key is when you're practicing trading and you're learning and you're making mistakes and you're doing this and you're doing that. The main thing is not worrying about how much you're actually making, but worrying about how much successful trades you're doing. And that's the main thing. So on a ratio out of 5, it's 3 to 2, which isn't bad. So for example, the Fibonacci retracements, I haven't. Well, like I said earlier, I'm still learning. I'm learning how to do Fibonacci retracements. The CCI, I'm learning how to do, and the Bollinger bands as well. Like I said, I'm still training. I've been trading for a while now, but what I done is I traded and then I started making, for example, inconsistent money is what I call it. So I traded demo account, and then I was doing well. I thought, you know what, let me start with real money. Started making some good money with the real money, because I invested quite a lot to start with, to be honest with you. Then started losing a lot of money, then started winning a lot of money, started losing a lot of money, and all quite inconsistent. So before I get to trading with my real money again, what I want to do is just do a lot of demo trading and make sure that I'm more consistent with my trades. So that's what I'm doing here. So like I said, yeah, the profit is not much at the moment, but to me, it's improving the amount and your success rate. That's the main thing. What I'm hoping is this breaks through, so the GPU to USD. If this touches this bottom line here, which I call line of support, then we could be looking at a trend reversal. Yeah, so I'm looking to see if this is going to touch the support line. if it does, then we're going to place a call. Trend reversal. So right now, how I'm looking at this is the line of resistance, this is the line of support. And I heavily doubt it's going to break through this line of support. So you can see if we manage to get a touch on it. If not, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so I think that's probably low enough. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for the trend reversal. This is probably my last trade, but just going to wait for the trend reversal. And that's not it. So we're probably going to receive a little bit of market testing when the trend's going to reverse, but like I said, with the binary side of this is all about just timing it correctly. CCI is also at oversold, so that's also in the favor for a call, and we are going to place that call now. So as you can see, as I said, it will touch this line here, which is the, once again, line of support, and the trend will reverse. So I guess in this video you lot have seen the Fibonacci retracements in use. I'm pretty sure I've won this, but I'm not going to drink myself. But yeah, I have won. That's taken us up to £15. So £5 profit. That's 6 trades. Just gonna double check. That's 6 trades, 4 wins, 2 losses. So not a bad day. I'm gonna leave it there. But just so you know why I placed that trade. So first of all, the CCI was at oversold. Not extremely oversold, and as for example, this would be extremely overbought if you look here where my mouse is. But over here, down here, this is just oversold, which means it will still need to go back up. Then, if we look here, if I'm going to zoom out actually, just so you can make it a bit more visible, even more actually. If we look here, I'm going to put my little ellipse there. If we look here in this circle, this is the bottom of the Fibonacci retracements line. So the correct term may not be called the line of support, but the way I looked at it was this was a line of support, and this is a line of resistance. So it didn't break through the line of support, which means there would be a trend reversal. Now, sometimes with what you see with trend reversals is market testing. You might see it go green, it might raise a little bit and then go back down, break through it and then rise again. But this time it wasn't, it was just a straight trend reversal. So that's the reason why I placed the trade. I saw it, first of all, hit the line of support. That means it was going to bounce back and go up. And also, looking at the CCI, it was oversold, meaning it needed to go up. But yeah, so I'm going to leave that today at £15.31. And like I said, I'm not really worrying about the profit as such. I mean, I only made £5 profit, basically £4, something like that. But the fact that I'm looking at is the amount of successful trades I placed. So I done 6 trades, 4 were successful, 2 were unsuccessful. So yeah, thank you for watching and please subscribe to see more.